This is me now. And this is what I'm trying to become. An Angelic Pretty magazine style ad from the 2010s. How close can I get? For those of you who don't know, Lolita is a fashion that hails from the neighborhood of Harajuku in Tokyo, and it draws inspiration from Victorian and Rococo fashion. There are three main substyles: sweet, gothic, and classic, all sharing the dress shape of having an A-line to a cupcake silhouette, using an undergarment like a petticoat or a hoop skirt to create that shape. Today, Lolita continues as an alternative subculture fashion all over the world. Personally, older Lolita photos from the 2010s, such as those on Tumblr and Pinterest, are the ones that inspire me the most and are one of the best sources of nostalgia for me today. So I'm going to try to live in my old fantasy photos. We are going to copy the chords and photos themselves as closely as we can. This will be a series, so be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see the other ones. Let's see if I can pull this off. The photo we're copying today seems like it's an old AP advertisement for their Toy Fantasy series. It was a popular series with lots of different accessories and popular characters. I have been collecting Lolita pieces for a few years now, so I have some things that are similar and some things that are almost exactly the same. I don't have the pink JSK of Toy Fantasy, but I do have the white one, which I find really cute. Many things are out of production, so I've had to scour the secondhand Japanese fashion markets to find them, and I think they will be of great use today. I think probably over 90% of my wardrobe is secondhand. Because Lolita pieces are such good quality, oftentimes they are well taken care of and resold when the owner no longer finds it suits their tastes. Right now, I'm just going through my wardrobe and trying to find things that most closely match the vibe of what the model is wearing in the original photo, in both color and theme. I'm picking out pink socks that have hearts on them because there are heart balloons featured on the dress, as well as the matching KC or head bow. I might not use everything that I'm picking out here, but I just want to gather the items that I think will work best for this look. Here's a peek at the cute accessories that I've picked out, but before we put them all on, let's work on makeup and hair. While makeup isn't a requirement of Lolita, I like wearing it and believe this model is wearing makeup for this photo shoot. Even though it's a bit blurry and pixelated, I feel like I was able to learn some things from it. I'm starting out here with my base and brows and applying some eyeshadow for some depth. I'm blending it out and then adding eyeliner to try to copy the definition and contrast the model has, which really makes her eyes pop. I realized she had a little bit more on the lower lashes, kind of just the outer third, so I added that in and finished up the eyeliner. I've never tried doing eyeshadow just on the outer part of my eye like this, so I really feel like I learned something new. I've always loved old AP and got my start in Lolita fashion browsing Tumblr as a high schooler, so I would come across photos like this. Eventually, after years of pining and looking at the AP USA website, I was able to buy Lolita fashion myself secondhand at a swap meet and start copying some catalog photos like this. I've never directly copied any of these old school images though, and thought that that would be a really fun way to connect with the nostalgic side of Lolita, while also trying new styling and poses myself. I just applied some eyeliner with a really thin applicator, and now I'm applying blush and blending it out. I feel like she was probably wearing blush, even though it's a little bit hard to see in the photo. She's definitely wearing some sort of lip color, so I'm adding that in here now. I feel like Lolita in the 2010s had a lot of lashes, so I'm taking my 2010s Daiso lashes and putting them on. I think the models in these photos may have used circle lenses, but when I tried mine on today, I looked like this, so we are skipping that for now. For the hair, I'm doing my hair the way that I typically do when I get ready for Lolita, in order to get the bangs the way that I like. This process is usually washing my hair with soap and water, blow drying it, and then styling it with a mini hair straightener and hairspray. It's important not to skip any step of this because the hair won't stay in the downwards and slightly curled direction that I'm trying to achieve. I got this mini hair straightener from Big Camera the first time I went to Japan, and I feel like it really helped my bangs game. I find the bigger straighteners to be too big and bulky to straighten and curl the bangs like this. I do it a few times, or honestly more than a few times, to get it exactly the way I like. One giant bang block. Now we put in enough hairspray to keep it in place, and then we can move on to getting dressed, the best part. I put the blouse on first, and like I showed earlier, these sleeves are detachable, so I remove them before putting it on. Then goes on the JSK. I love these side zips because I can put them on myself really easily. Then, as the icing on the cake, I put on some accessories, and while it doesn't mirror the photo one-to-one, I think it really goes with the cord, especially since some of these are from the Toy Fantasy series itself. It was really fun to cord the accessories to this theme, and I think that's part of the joy of wearing Lolita. Now for the hair, this was honestly such a challenge. My natural hair is pretty short right now, and the model has these high fluffy little twin tails, and I did not have enough hair to create that volume. But believe me, I sure tried. I tried twisting my hair and pinning and repinning it to see if I could achieve that look, but in the end, it didn't end up working out with just my natural hair, so I had to think of another way outside the box to get that volume. I thought to use this Priscilla hairpiece that I have, but it was basically a singular long ponytail, not two fluffy twin tails. So I decided to try to split it up in order to get a more symmetrical look. Here's a time lapse of me trying hard to arrange and rearrange it until it reached something like this. It does not perfectly capture the same silhouette she has exactly, but I think the essence of a fluffy double bun type of updo is there. I placed on the KC to finish off the look, and here it is! Can you believe we went from this to this? Now it's time to recreate the photo. It was actually a lot harder than it looked, especially because of this little lady right here. She truly did not want to move. She made the bathroom rug her new home, and she was really just chilling. She was taking her own bath while I did my best to try to match the pose exactly. Yeah, I tried to work around her, but ultimately we needed more space. We said goodbye for now as she moved over a few feet. I recalibrated a little bit, and then I think I really started to nail the pose. And then guess what? She returned. She really wanted to get a good look at my tea parties, as she investigated very, very thoroughly. She decided she didn't want my tea parties after all, and then scurried away, leaving me to nail the pose. Here it is. What do you think? I think I tried really hard to get the accurate head tilt and body angle, and while it's not perfect, I think I really nailed a good amount of it, and I'm really pleased with the way that it turned out. Here I am, basically in an AP ad. I'm definitely living in my dream. Now to celebrate with some shenanigans. We're gonna go to ramen now. We ventured off into town. We're out and about at night. We found a little light party and did a little dancing. We found a pink wall to pose by as well. Finally, we started heading into the ramen shop. I had a wonderful time getting ramen in Lolita, and it was delicious. After devouring the bowl, we definitely had to go for dessert. We went to the ice cream shop and got a ice cream taco.
There's actually sauce. Wow.
Very interesting salsas. I had a little trouble opening it,
There you go.
but we got there.
Ready for the reveal? Wow. Look at it go.
It was a little smaller than we expected, but it was still really fun to try. This cow reminded me of my bunny. She has the same eyes, and she also wouldn't move. When we got home, our other bunny greeted us on the couch. She was so excited to be pet by a Lolita wearing a bunny dress.
Oh.
She's honestly the sweetest thing.
It's you.
Do you have anything to say?